The tools don't always have to be super sharp. What am I saying? Really, am I allowed to say that? Okay, so I've been spindling the bevels on the bedsides today. So all 8 of those are done, and I've also done the bottom, very bottom part of the chest of drawer legs. Now, as you can see here, there's a shoulder there, and this is just because the cutter I've got, the 45-degree cutter I've got on my spindle moulder, that's the maximum capacity of it. So I thought I'd just show you this, that here is going to be an example of combo of machine and hand tools action. So what I'm going to do is just get the spokeshave, and we'll just take this shoulder out. Now I won't be finishing all of this today, it's just to get rid of this shoulder, so that kind of stage is done. So I'll just put a little mark on here to show you we're taking off, but in all honesty I won't bother to mark the rest of them because I've got a nice flat surface to run off, and this is not the final finishing, this is just to get rid of that nick because it's annoying me as it is at the moment. So I'm just going to get in there with a spokeshave, take some of that out. With it being flat bottomed, there's only so much you can do there. And then I'm just going to come in with the chisel. That's about there. So there we are, that's now flat. On to the next one. So I just wanted to go over the reason for showing you something like this. It's not just to show the hand tools, but really it's all about what's the quickest and easiest way to finish this off. I could have maybe used a router or something, a palm router with a little cutter on it. Maybe I could have turned it around and done it on the spindle moulder, but in all honesty, it's quicker just to get it in the vise and use a chisel, spokeshave, whatever comes to hand to finish this off. And I'll also point out, you know, the tools don't always have to be super sharp. What am I saying? Really, am I allowed to say that? But this chisel, this 2-inch chisel, it is sharp. It's sharp enough to do the job, but there's glue stain on that blackness is from where I've been scraping glue off, gluing up a cabinet. Shouldn't have chisels like that, should you? But that's the reality of furniture making and being a business. Now, you know, I would much prefer not to, and really I ought to have another set of chisels for that purpose. But, you know, sometimes you just have to grab what you've got, do the job and get on with it. This is not, this furniture making malarkey is not all perfect and rose tinted glasses and having beautifully sharp chisels and planes all of the time, and you know, that's a fallacy. Use those hand tools, have sharp tools as much as possible, but it's not always the reality. But as I say, this chisel's still sharp enough not to maybe cut the hairs off the back of your hand, but easily sharp enough to do what I needed it to do. And I'll be coming in here and finishing this off, whether that's with a spokeshave or sandpaper, I don't know. We'll deal with that when I finish off faces on everything before it's all glued up. So there we go, rant over, hope that helps. Good luck with your woodwork. See you later.